Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing how to fish a wacky worm part 2. So as you know, I had to delete part 1, so today I'm going to do part 2. Actually, if you want to know why I had to delete part 1, just look at my other videos, you'll see why. I posted a different video that I kind of explained it. But anyways, so I'll talk about gear, baits, and how. That's how I'll simplify it. Gear, like line, rod, reel, things like that. So for line, I use mono. I haven't really used braid, but for mono, I use 8 to 10 pound. Right now I'm using fluorocarbon, but mono and fluorocarbon, just like one of the two, 8 to 10 pound. And then for your hook, you want like it's your choice. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I've used a wacky hook. I've used an actual like hook for like Texas rig. As long as you're not using like a super big hook, like a 5/0, 4/0, you should be fine. So there goes for hook. And then for rod and reel, I like a longer rod, 6.5 foot, medium power fast action rod, spinning rod, and then I have a copperhead spinning reel. It's got like 4 ball bearings. It's pretty fast, but it's pretty old. And yeah, that should be it for gear. For worms, I like the Strike King and the Yum worms. Those are really good. And then as for like where to fish it, I like more shallow water. Shallow water as in like under 6 feet. Above 6 foot and beyond, kind of I use like a whiptail, or a twister tail I should say. It's called a twister tail. I use that. So you generally use it for like under docks, next to lily pads. Actually, at our lake, there's a culvert drain, which our lake is actually connected to our lake that we fish at. Not my lake. It's not possessive. I don't own this lake, but it's actually connected to a different lake. So the drain that comes through to connect both lakes, it usually spits out a ton of bass. So what we do is we just park up next to it with our boat, drop anchor, and just throw the wacky worm over there. And I usually catch a lot over there. But yeah, so shallow water next to the lily pads, cover, structure, stuff like that. And yeah, and now when the water temp is really cold, you want to fish the whack really slow. So the wacky worm floats down, pretend this is the bottom, and it hits the bottom. You just let it sit there for like literally 45 seconds. You just put your hand in your pocket and you fiddle with something, and you just pop it like that far during the spring. Now during the summer, you don't even let it touch the floor. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. I'll let it flutter down, then I'll just pop it, flutter down, pop it. But sometimes I'll just let it go all the way to the floor, and then I'll have something pick it up and run with it, or I'll just pop it, and while it's like right here, I'll have something come and get it. So yeah, that's basically how you fish it. It's really easy beginner lure, and it's really easy to fish. So hope you guys have luck with it. And remember, fishing is life. And please, folks, never stop fishing. It's awesome. Goodbye for now. Thank you.